there! Welcome to Sandi's Chinese class. Today we're going to talk about WeChat. So WeChat is probably the most commonly used tool for us Chinese to text each other and to stay connected. If you meet a Chinese and you want to keep in touch with a person, you can add them on WeChat. 我可以加你的微信吗? If we take a look at the sentence, what we can see first is that there is a question mark here and there is a ma here. So this is a question. 我可以加你的微信吗? 我可以加你的微信吗? Can I add your WeChat? 我 For this character, hopefully you know this already. This is 我 means I. 可以 can. I can add your WeChat. And to make it a question, can I add your WeChat? Okay, let's take a closer look here. The second word, 可以, 可以. If you look at them separately, both characters have the third tone. But as we mentioned before, when two characters with the third tone are put together, the first one is going to be changed into a second tone. Just like what we mentioned in the last class, it's not 我喜欢, it's 我喜欢. It's changed from 我 to the second tone, 我喜欢. So for this one, 可以, it is actually 可以. The first one is sounded like the second tone, 可以. 可以 It means can. 可以可以我可以我可以 The next word, 加 加 it means add. Can I add you on WeChat? Add. 加 加 If you find this character familiar, you are very right, because we've covered this word previously. 咖啡 咖啡 means coffee, and you might find that this one looks very similar to this one. As a matter of fact, this one equals the combination of these two. So these are called radical in Chinese character. And for this one, this is 口. It means mouth. It's actually one of the most commonly used radical in Chinese characters. And for this one, it's 加. It's a verb. It means add. And if you combine these two, you have 咖. This is a typical Chinese character where you can tell the meaning as well as its pronunciation by looking at it. Well, probably not exactly tell, but you can guess, you can guesstimate, because for the left part, 口, it's mouth, so it's something to do with your mouth. And for the right part, 加, so it's to do with the pronunciation of this character. 加 and 咖, you can see that they have the same last vowel, and they have the same tone. So this is to do with the meaning of this character, and this is to do with the pronunciation of the character. To combine these two, you have 咖. 咖啡is a drink. You drink it with your mouth, so it's to do with the meaning, and this is to do with the pronunciation. This is actually one of the reasons why I would recommend you to learn writing Chinese as well as speaking Chinese, because after you master these rules and after you've mastered some basic words, it's going to be much easier for you to learn the new words. Say, for example, I have some more characters here, all with the ko radical on the left-hand side. So all of them are to do with your mouth. 咖啡, it's coffee. It's a drink. You drink it with your mouth. So this is eat, 吃. 吃. 今天中午我们一起吃饭吗？吃. This is also to do with your mouth. You eat with your mouth. This is 咬, bite. And this is 喊, shout, both to do with your mouth. So this is very interesting, and this is also one of the major characteristics of the Chinese characters. It will actually help you, at least help you guess the meaning of a character by just looking at it. And although learning Chinese character may seem scary and very difficult in the beginning, it's gonna be easier once you've learned a couple of basic words. So don't give up. The next word, 你的, 你的, 你的. We've mentioned before that 你 means you, and with this character, 的, it means your, Y-O-U-R, your. And for example, if we put it here, 我 means I, 我的 means my, 我的咖啡 my coffee, 你的 我的 your, my. Just be careful here that this is a neutral tone. So 你的 你的 我的 我的 我的咖啡 我的咖啡 The next word, 微信, it's actually Wechat, but it's the Chinese name of the application. 微信, 微信. 微 actually means micro, and 信 means text. So it's micro text. I have here some other examples. 微博 is the Chinese version of Twitter. So 微 is also micro, and 博 is the transliteration of blog. 微博. Micro blogs, short messages that people post. So it's sort of Twitter. And 微软 is Microsoft. 微 is micro, and 软 is soft, Microsoft. So 微信, 微博, 微软. Another thing I want to mention here for 信 is you can see that for 信 and 金, they have very similar pinyin. The second part of their pinyin are the same, except for the tones. So the pronunciation is quite similar too. 信, 金. And when you are pronouncing both of these characters, do not roll your tongue. 信, 金. Just keep your tongue flat and relaxed there. 信, 金. 微信. 微信. And by having this word, by having this character 吗, so this is actually a question. 我可以加你的微信吗? Can I add your WeChat? 我可以加你的微信吗? 我可以加你的微信吗? 我可以加你的微信吗？ Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this class and I'll see you next time.